Alright, hi guys! So, my name is Icesickle. Tonight we're going to be chilling out and restarting The Witcher. So, I uploaded a few videos before me playing The Witcher, and new game, wasn't quite used to it, realized that I made a lot of mistakes and I could have done a lot better. And plus this time you won't have to watch me dance around an enemy for 20 minutes while I figure out how the combat system works. So, we're going to give it a good go this time, do a little better this time. Alright. So, without further BS, let's get started. We're just gonna play the normal game, and I'm gonna go medium, and I'm gonna do keyboard and mouse. Plus, my volume was really bad in the first one. It was way too low the first time I tried recording it. But I have learned. I have learned more things.
The northern kingdoms nursed their wounds for 5 years after the Great War. Plague and famine raged, the death toll unknown. A few surviving elven and dwarven units sought refuge amidst forests, where they prepared for a final, desperate fight. Abominable beasts ruled backwoods, highways, and former battlefields alike. In cities and villages, folk were left wondering what had happened to the Witchers. The Blue Mountains in the north of Kedwen, the year 1270. 5 years after the Great War.
Everything's all right. I've no idea where you've been. The important thing is you're alive and among friends. Though you look like you just left your grave.
I remember nothing.
We'll speak soon enough. We're nearing Karamoran.
I still think it looks pretty neat. Bob the Skull just hanging out.
We're home. Leo, get Triss.
Your time nears its end, witches. Enjoy things while you can.
wrong. You missed the parry. I keep repeating this. Pirouette always followed by a back cross parry. Always.
Barely 2 days have passed since they found you.
Mm-hmm. I owe my recovery to you. Thank you, Triss.
Remember anything?
Not much. Look below.
And I can't
know the
not
moves.
notice
Pirouette,
her
parry,
chest
cut.
going nuts in these shots. It's just ridiculous.
I can't explain it, but I feel a bond when we speak. I know you were important.
Geralt,
I need to think.
time flows slowly at Kaer Morhen.
Ha! It worked! Not bad. Take a rest. What do you think, Geralt? Is he ready for the path?
Wait for the rest. He's a lord. The professor promised 50 orens for every freak we kill.
He's mine.
Vesemir, we got company. I'm shutting the gate. Geralt, grab a sword off the training forms.
Okay. Move the cursor over the sword and left click to equip. Nice. Left click on an enemy to attack. This time is going much better because I actually know what I'm doing, kind of. Oh. In over-the-shoulder mode, using the W, S, A, and D keys, rotate the camera by moving your mouse. Press and hold Shift to unlock and freely move the cursor. Okay. And then this guy just got destroyed in the corner.
How do you feel?
Fine.
Anyone know who the intruders are?
Ordinary bandits would never attack Kaer Morhen.
That we know, Marigold. You could try some of your famous magic.
In due time, Lambert.
Enough! We need to check the other possible passages to the upper courtyard.
Alright.
Not now, Geralt.
But I want to talk right now. Elise.
Remember, Geralt, humans hate us mutants. They've always sought to destroy us.
I'm not about to go quietly.
Who would be foolish enough to attack us?
Well, I believe fool is the operative word.
What's happening?
They're trying to break down the gate!
They won't get anywhere without a battering ram.
Shit! What is that?
A
Gross.
frightener. One mean beast.
Savola. I know him. A mage as ambitious as he is insane.
They're coming up here. Get ready!
There's more! They're entering the upper courtyard!
The one in glasses is the professor. Murder for hire. I sense magic. There's a sorcerer among them.
Professor, you know the way. Get to it.
The professor is wanted in Redania, Temeria, and Kedwin. A real maggot. I don't recognize the sorcerer.
Marigold, I'm interested in whether you can disarm Savola. The rest is witch's work.
I'll try.
They're coming.
The Frightener is very dangerous, but it's vulnerable to loud noises.
The bell's in the upper courtyard.
Exactly. Eskel, Lambert, you'll help me stop the Frightener and the bandits. Leo, stay behind us. Geralt, you open the gate to the upper courtyard. When we're there, Triss can stop Savola and his pet while we prepare to deal with the Professor and the unknown mage.
I'll figure something out.
Let's do this. Bleed them a bit down here before withdrawing. Geralt, follow the wall and break through to the tower where there's a passage to the upper courtyard.
Alone?
They're just bandits, though one might be infamous. You must open the gate. We'll be waiting. Good luck, Wolf.
Follow the minimap marker to find a quest objective. Chain attacks kill enemies more efficiently, left-clicking only when the cursor changes into a flaming sword. So basically in this game, you cannot just spam. You have to pay attention.
You'll regret the day you were born.
There we go. You have just stunned your opponent. Left click to finish him off. Ugh. I don't know how swinging towards his midriff beheaded him, but I'm okay with this. Here's the gate that's been all closed off, so I can't get in through there. Oh, that was pretty quick. Ooh, shish kebab. Anything over here? No? Okay. Oops. Use the fast style to defeat agile opponents. Switch to this style by left-clicking on the cat icon or by pressing X. Or you can also just cheat and pause and go with it, which is a lot easier for me. Because the pause button is the spacebar, which means every time I try to jump, which I can't really do, I pause. Use the strong style to defeat larger armored opponents. Switch this style by left-clicking on the wolf icon or by pressing Z.
Mess with me and die.
Oof. There we go. Press the spacebar to toggle active pause mode. Fast guy's coming up first, of course. I'm sure that was intended to be very dramatic.
No way through here. Follow me. Back to Savola.
Alright. Yeah, for the most part, if they come at me one at a time, I don't really have much to worry about. Take care of this archer before he gets troublesome.
Mess with me and die.
Citadel entrance locked. Oh, that's right. Ah, I tried to jump it and it paused.
You'll regret the day you were born.
Attack from behind, which I'm not a fan of. Where? There we go. There we go. Left click on the winch to open the gate. It's like a big old praying mantis looking thing. I love that there's the winch right there. We could have just lowered the gate, and instead Triss blows the whole thing to hell.
It's a miracle you're alive.
You could have told me about the stairs.
Lambert and Icesickle were supposed to fix them yesterday.
We're not masons.
No matter. The professor and the other mage must be hiding in the keep.
Face the truth, Witchers. They're here to rob you.
Triss, child, we have nothing of value. Some good steel snow fox pelts.
I mean the laboratory and you know it. Someone wants your famed mutagens.
You're jumping to conclusions.
Triss may be right. We need to find out what they want.
One thing at a time. We shouldn't turn our backs on a strong mage leading a frightener.
And you can't let the bandits in the lab.
Right as usual, Triss. Geralt, you've dealt with mages. Find out what this one wants. Leo will guide you.
Just reconnaissance, or...?
No one will be sorry if some of them lose their heads. You'll manage, Wolf. Just remember Leo's with you.
I can handle this.
We'll see what's
Red
happening
shirt.
inside and be back.
Take these potions just in case. Drink the Thunderbolt now and keep Swallow for when you need healing. I'll be able to tell you how they work. We'll make sure no one else gets inside. Triss, stay with us in case Savola has any new ideas.
I do want to point out that he's like, you've dealt with mages before, but currently Geralt has plot amnesia, so I haven't really dealt with anything before. To access items, open the inventory by left-clicking on the satchel icon or by pressing I. Right-click on the Thunderbolt potion to use it. Let's see here. I. You Increases damage inflicted on opponents, but makes dodging and parrying impossible. Nice. Okay. I will leave that until I actually get to some enemies. Oh.
What should I expect from the mage?
Hard to say. I know neither him nor his specialty, and I don't like the situation.
Meaning?
Someone powerful, capably disguised helped Savola. Without that, I would have conquered his defenses in the lower courtyard.
Could it have been the mage we saw?
Unlikely. Geralt, please don't challenge him.
We'll see.
And I've got Leo, my poor red shirt here.
Ready, Geralt?
Mm-hmm. Is this your first real fight?
No, but I've never killed a man.
Then
Stay
yes.
Close.
Geralt, wait!
What?
Bandits inside. Drink the Thunderbolt potion Vesemir gave you.
Ah, okay. Fine then. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Move the cursor over the effect icon to see more information about the effects. Damage inflicted increased by 100%, dodge efficiency reduced by 50%, and parry efficiency reduced to 50%. Time left, a little under 8 hours, which is neat. I'm not very good at dodging anyways, I just tend to take it to the face.
I've heard all of Dandelion's ballads about you. Lambert tells me I'll never be as fast as a real Witcher. But I managed to hit him during training today.
You beat Lambert?
Yeah, we were fencing on the floor pegs when that strange storm came. Lambert looked away, I did a pirouette, hit him right in the gut. He didn't fall, and then he beat me.
You'll make a good swordsman yet.
I know. Every time Lambert beats me, he says I have potential.
Nothing really to pick up around here yet, it looks like. In OTS mode, double tap a directional key, WS, A, or D to dodge enemies. Oops, sorry buddy.
Quick,
oh, hey.
to the laboratory.
Oh, I haven't realized that it's a fight yet.
You'll regret the day you were born.
There we go. I think I'll switch dance partners. Come on. Am I on the wrong one? I am. Okay, my fault. Okay, one down. Phew.
I'll make you squeal.
There we go. The group style is most effective against groups of weaker opponents. Switch to the style by left-clicking on the griffin icon or by pressing C. Basically lets you swing your sword a little bit more efficiency, especially considering people like to come up behind me and try to stab me in the butt, which I'm really not a fan of. Oh hey, I can loot bodies now. My favorite. Some money and a chicken sandwich. More money. Money and some bread. More money. I wonder if the other guys are still back there. Nope, they are in fact gone. Oh well. Somehow I missed that guy's money. Okay.
These stairs lead to the lab.
Follow me.
Down to the Witcher's laboratory.
The energy you annexed from the Circle of Elements is enough to stop the Witchers?
You trembled, yet you complained Savola would have them all, leaving none for you. Did the sight of a single Witcher, White Wolf himself, instill fear?
It better
The
have. I'm great.
aforementioned, considered dead I might add, is a known killer. I'll gladly challenge him.
Leo, stand back. Come on, Professor.
Time is essential. I wield the power of the Circle of Elements. They are no threat.
What a shocking development.
Want the Witchers ready for teleportation in 15 minutes. Our witches shan't trouble us.
We're cut off. The stairs are blocked.
The magic barrier looks solid. We need Triss.
They're robbing us. Geralt, clear the passage upstairs. Use a sign.
A sign?
The Ard. I can't do it since I broke my fingers training along the gauntlet. Cast the Ard at the debris.
I don't remember the signs.
Let's go to the Circle of Elements, a source of the power. You need to try and learn the Ard.
All right.
Aha! It's a glint. Left click on the elemental stone to learn a sign. Circle of Whispering Stones.
Success?
We'll see in a minute.
I knew it would work.
Let's get back before Lambert kills the Frightener himself.
The Ard sign is a telekinetic force useful for clearing obstructed pathways or for knocking back opponents. Right-click on the target to cast the sign. Boom.
What did you learn?
The bandits are in the lab, searching for something. The mage used the Circle of Elements to create a magic barrier.
The plague. You're all children. Why didn't you mention the circle?
Triss, child. It didn't seem important.
If the mage aligned with the circle, he can create a stable portal through which he'll travel to anywhere on the continent, taking your equipment with him.
All right, we made a mistake, but you said the mage was harmless.
I said I didn't know him. I think we should protect the lab above all.
Don't panic, Marigold. We know you'd like to see our witch's secrets.
Vesemir, if that idiot doesn't shut it, I'll...
Enough! Lambert, stop baiting Triss. Show her some respect. Triss, if we go to the lab, they'll have us surrounded. We know tactics.
Maybe we should split up.
Geralt's right. We need to protect the lab and kill the Frightener. Who goes where?
Only I can break the barrier. I'm going inside.
Vesemir?
I'll stay and handle the Frightener and Savola. What about you, Geralt? We may both need your help.
I think the Frightener's a bit much for me right now, so I'm gonna go to the lab with Triss.
The lab is important. I'm going with Triss.
Me too.
It's decided then. Icesickle and Lambert will stay
See
with
little
me.
rats and stuff
Savola
back there.
just cast a spell. Something's happening.
The ground is shaking. Feel it?
They're breaking through.
Watch out!
Woo. Looks like Freddy Krueger's like bad, ugly cousin.
Quickly, defend the laboratory. This could be a hard fight, Geralt. Take this potion. Witchers call it the Tawny Owl. It restores endurance. Very useful when fighting mages.
Thanks. Let's go.
Drink the potion.
Let's go.
But I don't want to drink them right now. I'm very much a save it for later kind of gal. Oh. Freddy Krueger Jr.'s in here now.
You'll go no further, White One. I'll summon a powerful demon that will tear you apart.
A bluff. He's exhausted from teleportation. Magic light is about all he can muster.
Go. We'll deal with him and join you at the barrier.
Underestimating an opponent. Now the energy of my people will make me stronger.
So he's got some wacky business going on. Some sort of barrier that draws energy from these people. So gotta get them first. And one more. And now I go to town on this guy. Come here. Ow. I forgot about his little teleporting shimmy.
Nobody messes with Salamander. Nobody.
Oh, teleporty shimmy. I think now is a good time to take that health potion. Okay, where is he? And he sachets away. Yeah! No problem.
Are you hurt? Did he get you?
Nah. But if those were magic lights, I'd hate to face a truly powerful sorcerer.
I wanted to help, but I couldn't break through that strange circle.
Savola's eating dirt. That's what matters.
We need to help Triss.
Let's go.
Lots of money. Button leg and a sapphire. Very nice. Pick up any of this stuff? No? Okay. I got a big ass rat. Oh no, Triss!
They're ransacking the laboratory. The other mage is... I underestimated him. Hurry.
Oh, she's just having a bad time there on the floor. Okay. Level gained! Meditate to distribute talents, which I can't do right now. Just throwing shit around, making a mess. Rude.
I found it. We have what we came for.
I really would have loved it if it was like pulling the fifth element on the guy and it was empty, but it would be as dramatic.
Professor, deal with those witches.
I hear witches can parry bolts in flight.
He's got like a weird rash around his mouth. But of course, if you knew the Witcher could parry it, why would you shoot the Witcher?
see.
Leo, stop!
Yep. Ooh. I'm sorry, buddy.
Ah! Another fairy tale.
Oh, so close.
What happened?
Smashed ribs, punctured lung. He's dying.
He needs White Rafford's decoction. Hang on, Leo. It was here.
But
I
they
can't
threw
find
everything
it.
all around.
Vesemir. Leo is dead.
How did this happen?
He attacked the professor. I was late.
It's not your fault, Geralt. We're all to blame. Triss barely made it fighting for us. These are bad times for witchers, and something tells me they'll only get worse.
Is it safe up top?
Relatively. Some stragglers up there, but we'll deal with them later. You look tired. I'd like you to rest. I'll keep watch and tend to Leo's body.
Left click on the meditation icon in the dialogue to enter meditation mode. It is funny to me because, like, I look closely at it, and I know that's supposed to be Geralt, like, taking a nap, but he has the most uncomfortable expression in that little drawing right there. Like, he just looks unhappy.
I'll find you later.
I'll come back. Wait a minute. I need to go snoop.
Mosses and grasses. The smell is heady. They once laid me down here.
By the look of it, he didn't have a very good time. Follow. Nice.
All that's missing is a mage who'd know how to use this.
Haha! Current level 1. Different skill trees and everything. Alright. Leo perished at the hands of the professor, the bandits' leader. I need to rest and then explore the fortress. I should make sure Triss and the other witchers are alright. Any surviving intruders will. I'll make them regret Leo's murder. Let's see. So me, personally, I like these kind of menu things, so I am going to go through and read them. So, starting with poor Papa Vesemir, who has to freaking parent all these people. Vesemir is the oldest and most experienced witcher, possibly older than Kaer Morhen itself. He spends each winter in the fortress and sets off on the road when spring comes, just like all the others. Despite his age, Vesemir is robust and lively. Many youngsters could envy him his health. An excellent fencer, he was the one who taught me swordsmanship. He's raised many witchers, including me. His disciples treat him like a father. Leo was probably the old witcher's last protege, and the boy's death shocked him. Triss Marigold? That's an interesting picture there. She's like, hey. Along with me and the other witchers, Triss fought in the defense of Kaer Morhen. The sorceress stood against the mysterious mage, one of the leaders of the assault. She was injured and lost consciousness. Ironically, Triss is allergic to magic and she can only be administered natural healing potions. That is ironic. Professor. One of the leaders of the Salamandra attack on Kaer Morhen was a man called the Professor, who seemed to be a cunning assassin. The other leader was a mage. Mysterious mage. The mage attacked Kaer Morhen in order to seal the Witcher's secrets hidden in the fortress. One of the leaders of the forces that attacked Kaer Morhen was a mage so powerful that even Triss Marigold could not oppose him. The organization that he leads uses the symbol of a salamander. Leo is the youngest of Kaer Morhen's residents. He's not a full Witcher, though he has completed his training. He was not subjected to mutation. Leo comes across as a hot-headed whelp, but is also kind-hearted and good. It appears that Leo is somewhat fascinated with me. He has heard the ballads about the White Wolf and now holds me in high regard. Leo was killed by the Professor, one of the leaders of the assault on Kaer Morhen. The boy was too hasty and inexperienced. I wasn't able to help him, even though I was right beside him. Lambert, the young witcher I met at Kaer Morhen sure has a biting tongue. He's rude, especially to Triss Merigold, who he addresses by her last name. Icesickle, the calm and reasonable witcher from Kaer Morhen is my peer. Wonder how he got that disfiguring scar. I want to know that too. Alright, so the laboratory. The famous Witcher laboratory holds the most closely guarded secrets of the case. Mutagenic plants, hallucinogenic mushrooms, natural stimulants, and potion ingredients. It is here that young apprentices were subjected to the incredibly painful trial of the grasses, which only a few survived, gaining superhuman abilities in return. Kaer Morhen is an inaccessible mountain stronghold which has been the headquarters of the Witchers Guild for centuries. The name comes from the language of the elves. The original I'm gonna butcher this, Mueren translates into Old Sea Fortress. The castle's time of greatness has passed, the battlements and moats have deteriorated, and a cold wind blows through the spacious halls. Currently, only a handful of witchers live here, but once many young boys underwent gruesome training along the infamous gauntlet near Kaer Morhen. No interesting monsters at this time. Oh, I already have some formulas built up. Alright, so the tawny owl significantly increases endurance, regeneration, and is particularly valued by witchers who often use signs in combat. The potion is made from ingredients provided 1 measure of vitriol and 2 measures of aether. Strong alcohol must be used as a base. Toxicity medium. In preparation for an all-night vigil at the side of a cursed man, or before a battle with which is certain to be prolonged, a witcher mixes a dose of tawny owl potion to boost his endurance. Thunderbolt potion greatly increases damage inflicted on opponents, but makes dodging and parrying impossible. So you take it to the face. Has a high toxicity though, so you shouldn't use a lot. Witchers take this potion before fighting strong, heavily armored opponents. Imbibing Thunderbolt causes witchers to enter into a battle trance. While in this state, witchers attack more efficiently and cause greater damage, while at the same time neglecting their own defense and becoming an easier target. The swallow accelerates the regeneration of vitality. Briefly, there is no bird more beautiful than the swallow, the harbinger of spring. Even the dark mages who developed the formula for witchers' potions appreciate the charm of this bird, lending its name to the potion that accelerates regeneration of a mutated organism. Ooh, different stuff. I'm just reading this all now. Get it out of the way, and then I only have to catch up with new entries later. Vitriol, indicated in blue, is a basic alchemical substance. It is found in many ingredients, including herbs, minerals, and monster parts. Vermilion, indicated in orange, is a basic alchemical substance. It is found in many ingredients, including herbs, minerals, and monster parts. Mutagenic Witcher's potions require several ingredients obtained from rare monsters. These ingredients contain unique combinations of substances and thus cannot be replaced by any others. Rubis, indicated in green, is a basic alchemical substance. It is present in many ingredients, including herbs, minerals, and monster parts. Herbs, minerals, and monster parts. Cabrith, indicated in yellow, is again a basic alchemical substance that you find everywhere. Hydrangeum, indicated in silver, same as before. Aether, indicated in purple, same as before. Alright, glossary, we only have 1 entry for mages. Only rare individuals have the potential to become mages, and many of those with this potential are doomed to madness. Unless the individual in question, also known as a source, learns to control their power quickly, he or she may end up a half-insane, slobbering oracle. That is why schools of sorcery were created, where talented children study for many years, acquiring knowledge and mastering magical skills. Because of their powers, mages age more slowly than ordinary people. They can extract magical energy from the 4 elements, transport themselves long distances, and heal, as well as kill, in the blink of an eye. They have extensive scientific and political knowledge. In the latter respect, many mages are the equal of rulers. Yikes. And I do read all the tutorials, so I don't feel like I need to get back into that right now. Alright, I think I'm all caught up on my journal. There we go. Okay. Let's go talk to Papa Vesemir.
Yes?
Time to make the uncomfortable sleep face. Just kind of kneel down right here in front of you. What's up? You've earned talents. Use these to upgrade character features that include attributes, signs, and combat styles. Select the feature you want to enhance from the list on the left, then choose from among the highlighted enhancements in the ability tree on the right. To commit your choices, left-click on the hourglass. To cancel and start over, left-click on the erase icon. E. Alright. So I've got 3 bronze talents. I've put one in strength. Yay! And I should probably put one in stamina because I tend to take it to the face a lot. And then I have a feeling that this game will gang up on me a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one in here as well. Let's see. Precise hit, damage. Can I just skip to one? I can! Okay, good. That's what I want. I'm not really a big magic user. Oftentimes, in fact, I forget that I have that in here. Alright. Let's align our chakras. Think calming thoughts. My Vesmer's just gone. We've been kneeling here for several hours. Oh, hello! Can I look in this again, just in case? No? Dang.
Icesickle came by while you were resting. Triss is still unconscious, but stable.
That's a relief.
I've made a decision, Wolf. We abandon Kaer Morhen. There's nothing holding us here.
I see.
We need to
He's
bid
like, all
Leo
right.
farewell and wait for Triss to recover.
And the bandits?
Yes, we need to finish things. But first, we must make a healing potion for Triss. We'll need to search for ingredients. Nothing useful left here.
I can do that. How do I make the potion?
Lambert will give you the formula. Look for him by the fireplace. He's with our brave sorceress.
Lambert? He doesn't hate Triss?
Feels guilty, I think. The first thing Triss will hear when she wakes is, "Finally awake, Marigold." That's Lambert. Let's get to work. Later, I'll teach you how to extract ingredients from monsters. I'll be in the main hall.
Fine.
It makes me think of, like, what a relationship would be between, like, an older brother and a younger sister, where he's constantly annoyed with her, but he's like, no one else gets to pick on her but me. Left-click on the scroll icon or press J to open your journal. Boop, boop. Quests. Let's see. Vesemir told me to prepare a potion for Triss, who is wounded. Lambert is watching over the sorceress in the main hall. He'll give me further instructions. Okay. Also, gonna save really quick. Just in case. E. There we go.
They'll pay for this.
Yes, I agree. These are the aforementioned hallucinogenic mushrooms, I bet. They're like bright green and freaky looking. Anyways. Can I just go up there? Well, that's probably not the right way. Did I get that already? Yes, I did. I guess that was the right way. Whoops. Dang it. I always want to jump up steps. And in this game, you do not jump, you just pause.
Geralt, is something wrong?
No time to talk. I need to make a potion for Triss.
You should find a vial of white gull in the armory on the upper floor. Grab some calcium equum from the evening hall. Look for white stones in one of the chests. If you find any stragglers, finish them. We don't need prisoners. The stairs are through that door. I'd go, but Marigold lies unconscious by the fire.
Lambert, I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Leo. The bandits killed him.
He wasn't ready. What a loss. We'll hunt them down, Wolf. We'll avenge Leo.
They're very used to death. It's kind of obvious that they're just like, that sucks. Better go kill him. He already told me where all these things are, so I don't really feel the need to ask him again. Prepare potions in meditation mode. Gather the required ingredients first. Some new journal entries. Catch up on those really quick, because I don't just like to leave them sitting forever. Calcium equum, a popular mineral commonly referred to as horse lime. Well, that's weird. Let go. It's a hallucinogenic beverage, but it can also be used to create other potions. It serves as a base for complex potions, accommodating up to 5 other ingredients. Michael is a mild hallucinogen which provides pleasure during the long nights Witchers spend at their fortress waiting out the winter. It's booze with drugs in it. The Witchers made this potion using secret, I don't know how to pronounce that word, saprophytes, grown in the dungeons of Kaer Morhen, but it can also be made from commonly available ingredients. That's ridiculous. I need to get a mineral and some alcohol to Lambert, killing any bandits I encounter on the way. There's my fireplace for later meditation. Lambert. Oh, that's right. Triss is supposed to be right there. Is she not right there? Oh, she is. Poor lady. Hello? Yeah, she's just still having a real bad time. Anything around here? No? Okay. Now I can go in the kitchen. Chicken. Chicken. And another big super dead rat. It's like got gross worms and stuff next to it. Awesome. Just keep that in the kitchen. I'm sure that's sanitary. Fish. Gutted fish. Mud leg. And Visman champion. Beer. Oh! More flint. I just kind of pick up everything right now. There's really not a point in leaving the... Hello? Oh, and then a big guy's coming. Come here, buddy. I don't care if you have the high ground. I'm not Anakin. You are doomed. Now, give me that bread. You don't have any stuff? And that sucks, buddy. Badly would it suck to be these bandits. Like, you broke in thinking you were gonna kill some witchers, which is laughable to start, and get like a whole bunch of money, but not only does your whole like raiding party get murdered, but then the like strongest people just kind of leave you to die. It's like, well, figure it out. You just kind of hide it upstairs, waiting for an opportunity to go home, and then my huge ass comes out the door like, you had a bad day, you made some poor decisions. I would like to get out of the way, please and thank you. There we go. Get some good old splash damage.
You'll regret the day you were born.
killed the bandits. Nah, I like the messages that tell me when I'm failing. Take your money. You don't have any money. You got money. Hello? No money. Okay. Let's start on this side. Oh, whoops. Hahaha. Boom. Unknown potion. I guess I'll experiment with that later. That is the way upstairs, which I don't want to go to yet. Grindstone, weapon upgrade. Nice! And some water to go with all my booze. Goat's milk. Mutton leg, some more bread. Oh. More water. This is kind of nice looking. Along with the squeaking of many rats. And some poor interior decorating choices. But, alas, it is a castle. Mutton leg. I wonder if I eat, if I have like an eat animation, or I can just Skyrim in it and like eat it all at once. Eat my chicken sandwich. Oh, no, I have to actually stop and eat it. Curses. That's terrible. Stuff. Mine. I don't really think I need to. Yeah, okay. It's too big, I can't carry it, so I just get the one. White gull, which is what we need. Another unknown potion, and the Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. An anti-witcher pamphlet describes how ordinary people perceive witchers and recounts the story of Kaer Morhen's destruction. I'll take everything. Ooh! The next bandit I meet, I'll get to ask him a question. Did I open this? Okay, good, I did. I'm like, if I missed that big old chest right there, I would be bereft. Calcium Echo, which is one of the things we're looking for. Some beer! More unknown potion. And the Frightener. A book to tell me about them. A dresser. I'd love to know what these are about. Herbology looking stuff. Do this one? No. Oh, well now you have stuff. Give me your money. I really can't tell if this floor is like wet or if it's just that shiny for some reason. I think it might just be that shiny because why not? Some chicken. Guess this is a wash tub. Stealing your makeup. Medium strength alcohol. Okay, I think I have everything I'm supposed to have. So I have the calcium equum, and I've got white gold in here somewhere. White gold and liquor that I can use. Oh, and the book about the Frightener. A collection of information on an unusually rare monster known as the Frightener. This book adds a bestiary entry to your journal. Yes, please. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers, anonymous. Indeed, there is nothing more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. They are unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue, veritable creatures from hell capable only of taking lives. They have no place among decent and honest folk. And this Kaer Morhen, where these villains nest and practice foul rituals, must be wiped off the face of the earth, and all evil traces of it need to be treated with salt and saltpeter to complete the deed. Well, that's just mean. Let's see here. Witchers. Due to their otherness, unusual abilities, and magic skills, witchers are treated as outcasts and sometimes even met with hatred. This hatred was made manifest during the infamous attack on Kaer Morhen, which led to the destruction of the fortress and the death of most of the witchers wintering there. Those who survived are doomed to extinction since they no longer train successors. People need witchers but are simultaneously afraid of them. The inherent warriors inspire... Oh. Itinerant warriors inspire fear, because they are mutants and have superhuman powers. A witcher is rarely a welcome guest, and contacts with members of this profession are almost always limited to business. Witchers are inevitably attacked during pogroms and social upheavals directed against those who deal in magic. Medicine. For centuries, diseases have plagued mankind, yet when Jan Becker subjected the power to his will, people gained a powerful weapon in their fight against disease. Mages study bacteria and viruses, the ways germs spread, as well as genetics. Their research is used by medics, who set up hospitals and produce increasingly effective medicines. There are also magical potions capable of healing wounds and internal injuries. Many magic users, such as Marty Sodegren or Vicena, have become healers, traveling the world and using their magic for the good of others. I've done all that Lambert asks. I should talk to him. Let's go back. Can't just go down this way. That would be too easy.
What do you need?
Done. I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast, and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
Potion for Triss. This potion is intended for Triss and has no other use. According to Lambert's instruction, the potion for the unconscious sorceress Triss can be made of celandine, a frightener's claw, and a salwant mushroom, though calcium equum can replace the latter ingredient. Once gathered, these components should be mixed with white gall. Gotta go find Vesemir. Triss is probably just still having a bad time. Oh, hello! Just the people I need to talk to. Let's check in with Icesickle.
Need anything, Wolf?
I have some questions.
What is it?
What do I use for the base of my potion? Alcohol.
You seem to feel at home here.
Well, I've always preferred an armory to a lab. Though Vesemir plays up the importance of potions, he's hardly an expert. After all, he's always taught swordplay. Still, he tries to teach us everything he learned when he was young, and that was a while back. But to be honest, I don't care for all these powders, mushrooms, and other trash.
Couldn't Triss have helped with Leo's mutation?
Maybe. It's a little more complicated than that. See, we've never shown her the lab, and the last mutation was completed years ago, before the battle. Vesemir can tell you more.
You really think Triss never used magic to peek inside?
She respects our secrets, and she's done a lot for us. For you. I trust her.
So why haven't you shown her the lab?
Triss would like to use our secrets to heal people and such. I've no doubt she'd try, but it's never that simple. Ever heard of the gnome Alfred Nabel?
Icesickle, I have amnesia.
An incomparable inventor, like most of his race. Through years of research, he discovered an amazing substance. He intended it for use in mines and quarries. Though a genius, Alfred failed to foresee his invention's possible applications. Others quickly realized that a substance designed to rip granite from the ground could destroy castle walls. Some even considered using it in open battle.
I get it. So what happened to Alfred's discovery?
Mages stopped it from spreading. Alfred committed suicide, and his lab burned down.
Mages stopped it from spreading, and then whoops, he's dead. And his lab is gone. Pardon me if I don't immediately jump on board with that.
Tell me about the trial of the grasses.
It's a 3-stage process. The first is the choice. Leo completed it, enduring the hard training and diet.
I presume it's more than your basic lettuce and carrots.
Special mushrooms, mosses, and herbs are grown in the lab. Combined with training, they accelerate muscle growth and digestion, improving the body's general condition.
Does everyone pass the first stage?
Unfortunately not. The liver and heart often fail, the mind sometimes too, resulting in excessive aggression.
What's the second stage?
The trial of the grasses. More idiotic tales have been conjured up about that than about princesses and dwarves. Before the raid, the lab contained vials, hearths, formulae, herbs, and the grasses. A mage and his magic were all that was lacking.
Did you ever witness a trial?
Just one, our own. I thought I was going to lose it when your hair turned white. The grasses affect the nervous system, so magic must control the process. The trial results in lightning-fast reflexes, reaction times normal people will never attain. Only 4 out of 10 survive.
Quite a cut. And the last stage?
I don't know the specifics. It involves changes like the mutation of the eyes, the bone marrow, hormones. In exchange, we see in the dark, heal much faster than ordinary folk, and gain increased resistance to poison.
Interesting. What's the cost?
We're infertile.
The changes are irreversible?
Entirely.
What's done is done.
Did you see the magic storm?
Yes, I was out hunting. Just before the storm came, a swarm of nightjars took flight. Hundreds of them. Gray streaks across the sky, trilling wildly. Usually less of them gather, and their cries rarely sound so desperate. When the storm came, I gave up the hunt and headed toward Kaer Morhen. Met the others on the way.
We'll talk later.
What's the nicest way I can ask about this dude's face?
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I found a few intruders upstairs, but...
I understand they won't be a problem. Lambert, however, let the Frightener get to him. Nothing serious. Good you went after Triss and handled that mage.
She was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress was right, I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Upgrade.
Lambert gave me the formula.
I take it you already have white gall and calcium equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion. Yes?
Are there other Witchers?
There were 3 Witcher schools in all, but it's been long since I've heard word of the other 2. You've met all the Witchers I know of, except for Berengar.
Did I know him?
I don't believe so. An introvert, he chose his own path. Actually, none here can say they know Berengar. He often ran away from Kaer Morhen, though he would always return in the end. After the trial of the grasses, he finally accepted his destiny and started training for real.
Why isn't he here?
I don't know. We lost touch with him a while back.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Who was Leo?
One of hundreds of orphans of the war with Nilfgaard. I apprenticed him 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
We'll recover our secrets and find Leo's murderers, even if they fled to the end of the world.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You mentioned defending Kaer Morhen before.
Yes. 15 Witchers once lived here, training boys for their trials. Only they knew the secrets of mutation. Witchers who set out on the path and failed to assimilate among humans wintered here. Before the battle, 23 Witchers and 40 students called Kaer Morhen home. Too damn few for the mob that attacked. I never knew why they came. Some say a sudden explosion of anger born of disdain for Witchers. But no. Someone provoked the mob with flyers filled with lies. Special agents read them to the peasants. Truer still, the fanatics could never have taken the fort without the aid of sorcerers, though they outnumbered us by far. They didn't even spare the youngest. I alone survived, concealed among the corpses. Walk around, Wolf. The skeletons remain. You may find a flyer, there used to be hundreds. Memorize it as a warning of the evil humans can perpetrate.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Any idea who attacked?
No, but the mage suggests no ordinary bandits. We found pins adorned with salamanders on the dead. The symbol of their organization, perhaps? I sense hard times ahead.
What if I get the ingredients wrong?
You'll have to find more.
Where?
I'll have another claw and more celandine. Icesickle has alcohol, and I saw calcium equum somewhere upstairs. But try to get it right the first time. It's not that hard.
We'll speak later.
Berengar. Vesemir mentioned a Witcher who left Kaer Morhen before my arrival. His name is Berengar. My Kaer Morhen companions and I are not the only remaining Witchers. Apparently, Berengar is also still alive. He stays away from the Brotherhood and wasn't at the fortress when it was attacked. Where was he then? And who is he? If I ever meet him, I'll be certain to ask those questions. I learned how to skin monsters. Vesemir told me to find the Frightener's carcass in the courtyard. I need to carve a claw from the beast's corpse. Frightener. Frighteners are very rare. They come into being as a result of magical experiments. To create a Frightener, a mage has to possess great power and a basic knowledge of mutation. Frighteners are immune to almost all effects. Sensitive to steel and silver, very sensitive to loud sounds at high frequencies. In combat, Frighteners rely on their size and strength. They try to knock down their opponents down and deal a lethal blow. You can use a Frightener's eye and claw. The first mage to create a Frightener was the infamous renegade Dagobert Sola, a diligent student of the Zerrikanian Masters of Alchemy, and the supervisor of the trial of grasses carried out at Kaer Morhen. Upon beholding the abomination he had created, Sola is said to have cried, "What have I done?" He destroyed the monster, his note. His notes, however, survived. Anything new on here? Frightener Claw, Frightener Eye. Go out to the courtyard and play with a dead body. curses. I just want to jump so badly. To extract alchemical components, left-click on the monster carcass. Read books to gain information about monsters and alchemical ingredients. You must know about ingredients before you can collect them, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, you don't just want to be, like, picking anything off of this. There we go. I should find Vesemir, meditate, and prepare the potion.
Yes?
Where are Lambert and Icesickle?
Upstairs. Lambert's in the library, and Icickle's taking Triss to her room.
I have all the ingredients.
Good. Now rest, and prepare the potion according to the formula.
Left-click on the vial to create potions. Boop. Select the formula to add ingredients to the vial automatically, then left-click to mix on the bottom of the right-hand screen. Left-click the hourglass to brew the potion while meditating. Potion for Triss. Mix. And then I think I kind of have to meditate. I haven't figured out any other way to get out of there. Boop.
Yes?
Okay. Apparently,
we'll speak later.
Gotten everything I can out of him. Gotta go up to Triss's room. She's a lady, so she gets 2 doors to get into her room. Hello? I, the guy with amnesia, have made something for you. Double-click on the healing potion to give it to Chris. Pardon me, Triss. Ah. I have something for you. Here, just drink this. Don't ask me what's in it.
Potion helps.
Some rocks.
Terrible.
There are rocks in it.
I dreamt Lambert was with me. He
That was the worst
staring
part.
at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
Okay, so I played through this part on my last time, and I have a problem, which is I usually pick the nice, like, I'm the good guy menu option, which in this one means you knock boots with Triss. And now I don't know if I should pick that again or not. I mean, I guess I did it the first time, and I only really played a little bit, and then I restarted because now I kind of know what I'm doing, so I won't be dumb as I proceed. So I guess because I picked it the first time, I'm gonna pick it again. So let's
we have some time.
knock boots.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... The powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive. Hard to compare to anything.
Oh.
Oh.
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I missed you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us.
Best bet is a pretty low bar in this place. It's embarrassing. And now we get our Nookie trophy.
Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
I mean, I'm sterile, so it's
you don't
like
remember anything?
pretty safe.
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
Everything went to shit.
Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
No matter. I have something I'd like to teach you.
What do you want to teach me?
Geralt, can we go?
Can you restore my memory?
No.
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible, but speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, can we go?
I need to do something. I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
Triss will Vesemir and then go to Leo's funeral. Triss had a lot to say. ... Leo's funeral will be soon. I should talk to Triss again or to Vesemir. Oh, we have a little heart now. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of like... So I guess when you sleep with someone, you get a real nice portrait of them. It's like a trading card game. But for terrible things. Let's see. Triss Marigold is my friend. She saw me die and my return to the world of the living surprised her. Triss is a sorceress, one of the most influential and talented of her kind. She has numerous powerful friends, and she knows the Kaer Morhen Witchers. She is one of the few people who knows the way to the fortress. I have a feeling Triss likes me a lot. Just a lot. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I got another one. Oh yeah. This potion grants vision in total darkness. Cat. Cat is said to have been the first potion created specifically for witchers. The concoction allows witchers to pursue monsters into their lairs, including dark caves, ruins, and crypts. Because it augments vision to pick up additional wavelengths of light. To prevent blinding, the imbiber's pupils automatically narrow when in bright light. This is possibly the potion most commonly used by witchers. Neat. Alright, Triss, let's go have some sad
Geralt,
time.
Can we go?
We had happy time, now we have sad time.
We shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting.
Come on then.
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then
climate.
I'll head east, to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South, to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago, you removed a curse from his daughter. You might happen on the bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt.
Bro hug.
I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears.
Can we, like, hug?
Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
See you, Triss.
The bandits succeeded in stealing secrets which the Witcher had been guarding for centuries, the Witchers. Their leader, a Zircanian mage, proved too powerful even for Triss Marigold. The Witchers set out in search of the stolen secrets, classically to the four corners of the world. Geralt of Rivia went south, to Vizima. The outskirts of Vizima.
Caroline, I'm tired. It's not far now. We'll be there soon. I'm cold.
We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline. What are those dogs doing? Dogs?
Just having a late night snack.
Alvin, do exactly as I say. This is important. Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
They're evil dogs. Run!
Very, very clearly evil dogs. Like, I would never look at a glowing green dog and just be like, oh, look, a doggy.
What the hell? Shut the gate, quickly! The beast! The beast is attacking! Sound the alarm!
Bye. Sorry, lady.
Geralt! Melitele must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her. Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly.
You people are monsters! Stand aside! I save them myself!
Stop. Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
Already dead. Nope. Come here.
What was that?
Magic, surely.
The beast!
Geralt!
time of the sword and axe approaches. The time of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Tedirat, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with a new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of hen Iker, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
Boop.
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him. He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit
don't even know what I'm missing.
Sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Libioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
He's just, like, having a bad time in the corner there. She already told me what she knows, but...
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious. Muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
I can't say.
I see.
Better not get her overly
We'll speak
involved.
later.
Barghest skull and ectoplasm. Beast fangs. Oh. Left click on a lit campfire to enter meditation mode. Alright. So I actually think I'm going to stop for now. I'm getting pretty hungry. But I may play some more later. So again, my name is Icesickle. Thank you very much for hanging out with me while I play The Witcher, and I will see you around. Bye!